Hey everybody, it's Miralene, Delicious Delights. Today I will be reviewing the newest fragrance release from Dolce & Gabbana. It's another flanker. It's called Q Parfum. And of course, this is part of the Q collection. There's only 3 notes listed for the scent. The top note is cherry, the middle note is jasmine sambac, and the base note is vanilla. So this scent is a very, very nice scent. I do really enjoy the scent. I have enjoyed wearing this one. However, it is familiar. Definitely something that you probably have already smelled. It reminds me a lot of Lost Cherry, although it's not the exact same. It's in that same family of Lost Cherry. And of course, there are a million dupes of Lost Cherry at this point. I get a little bit of BDK Rouge Smoking in here as well. And KLE Love Fest. There's just so many similar perfumes to this scent, but I still really do love the scent profile of Q Parfum. So in the opening, what I get here is a very realistic, deep, dark cherry scent. It is very juicy and delicious and ripe. It reminds me a lot of maraschino cherries, the cherry on top of an ice cream sundae, for example, or on top of desserts. I'm also picturing a cherry compote where you have the cherries in there that are all mushed together, and then also kind of like a cherry jam filling, which is very dense and thick and sweet and delicious. And yeah, I really enjoyed the opening here. It made me crave some cherry desserts. The filling of a cherry turnover or a cherry pie, which is like super dense and thick and rich and sweet. I also get a little bit of a cherry syrup as well. So I'm actually picturing now those cherry desserts and then drizzling some extra cherry, sweet cherry syrup, sugary syrup on top of that. So yeah, that's the opening of Q Parfum. Very likable, wearable, versatile, delicious, fruity, sweet, gourmand. But at the same time, it's very, very familiar. Like super familiar. It really does remind me of all of those popular cherry scents that are being released nowadays. For the past few years, the cherry note has been very popular. So I get a slight booziness in here as well, along with a creamy consistency, a creamy texture, almost milky, but not all the way there. But basically it is deep, rich, sweet, delicious cherry pie filling and maraschino cherries, and also real cherries, very ripe and sweet. And it's very, very nice. Very, very much a big cherry scent. So as this one dries, it kind of stays the same. It doesn't change that much. I do get a little bit of musk, in the background, kind of just lingering in there. Also, the vanilla note comes forward more, but the cherry stays at the front the entire time. So the dry down reminds me of kind of like a cherry vanilla candy scent with some musk there as well, which is very nice, but it's not as nice as the opening. The opening is definitely the best part of Q Parfum. And basically, I would say this is a very easy to wear, versatile, year-round kind of scent you can wear in warmer weather and also colder weather as well. This is definitely in my opinion, the best flanker or the best version of Q. I have talked about the other versions, the original and the intense, which I thought were all right, but nothing for me, nothing that I wanted to add to my collection. But this is the best one in my opinion. It's the most delicious for sure. The most gourmand version of Q. Whereas the earlier versions were more light. There was some lemon citrus in there as well, but I don't smell any citrus in here. This is just straight up cherry all the way. So yeah, I really enjoy this scent. I'm not sure if I need one in my collection right now. I don't have a bottle of Lost Cherry, but I do have a travel size of it. So I'm okay wearing that for a while, and then also some of the flankers, or sorry, some of the dupes I have as well. So this one probably won't be in my collection anytime soon, but you never know. I might change my mind. I do really love the note of cherry in perfumes, and this is really, really pleasant. Very, very delicious. And maybe if I didn't already own some of these similar cherry perfumes, then maybe I would get this scent. But yeah, I think it's worth a try, especially if you're into cherry perfumes. This is just super, super delicious and super easy to wear, and I really, really enjoyed this. Okay, so that was my review of Q Parfum from Dolce & Gabbana. If you have tried it, I would love to hear your opinion about it down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.